What's up guys, Michelle here and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video is going to be another what I eat in a day video. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun literally doing what I've always wanted to do, even though today I woke up a little lazy, a little groggy, and not only that, but me and my boyfriend got woken up to my fire alarm going off and it wouldn't turn off, and there was no reason why our fire alarm went off. It was weird, and that's probably why you're going to hear the beeping in the back. You heard it? But yeah, so we got woken up by that. Alarms freak me out and they scare me, so that kind of had me a little shook. And I woke up really early and we went to sleep kind of late, so I was kind of like, ugh. So yeah, today I'm feeling a little tired, a little groggy, but I'm still gonna film. I told myself to get the fuck up and film because we've been doing really good. I also wanted to go to the gym. I wanted to do fasted cardio like I usually do, just to get the gym out of the way first thing in the day, but I'm really not feeling it and I'm kind of hungry, so I would much rather eat, let the food sit in my stomach for a bit, kind of organize myself around the house, and kind of plan out the videos that I want to film for next week. And then once my food goes down, then go to the gym. So maybe I'll do the gym a little later today. But yeah, today's just one of those days where I'm just like, ugh, but I have to hold myself accountable. So I forced myself to get out of bed and make some food and film a what I eat in a day, because what I eat in a days are my favorite to film and they're basically the easiest to film, so no excuses over here. And I'm gonna start off with one of these little keto waffles. I know I've been on this kick with these keto waffles because you can do so much with them. You can get so creative and they're so easy to make. So if you see me doing a lot of these on my videos, mind your business. But yeah, in here I have 1 tablespoon of almond flour, 1 tablespoon of cream cheese, 1 egg, and 1 slice of American cheese. So I'm just gonna, oh, and a bit of pink Himalayan salt. So what I'm gonna do is just mix this up and make 2 waffles, and then I'm going to make some eggs. Super simple. This morning I've been really craving some eggs, so we're gonna make some eggs. And then here in my air fryer I just have 1 slice of uncured turkey bacon, and this bacon I got at Aldi, and it's 2 grams of fat per slice, 60 calories and 0 carbs. So it's my first time trying this turkey bacon. Hopefully it tastes good. It looks good. And here's our first meal of the day, guys. So 2 waffles, 1 scrambled egg, and 1 slice of turkey bacon. And now it's time to try another tea. So literally in one day we finished the peach strawberry lemonade, and that was amazing. So now it's time to try something else. My dad loves the lemonades that I make, so I called him and told him what flavor we should do next, and he said raspberry. So that is what we're gonna do. We're going to do raspberry lemonade. You guys asked me where I get this. I got this at Walmart, and this is about 1 gallon. So for this tea, we're just gonna use 2 packs of the Crystal Light lemonade and 3 packs of the raspberry tea. We're just gonna literally use these packs, and I'm gonna put it inside, and I'll let you guys know later how it's tasting. Okay, so I just finished breakfast and it wasn't as satisfying as I wanted it to be, and I'm kind of still hungry. I thought it was gonna fill me up a lot more, but it kind of really didn't. Going back on keto and getting your ish together when you get your period is just a bitch is hard. It's so hard. Hey everybody, so now it's time for dinner. I'm actually going to make some salmon and some broccoli. I'm looking at a recipe from YouTube, but it looks a little time consuming, so we're gonna kind of Michelle it up. So I'm making a marinade for the salmon. Usually I do butter and garlic, but I wanted to do something different, so I'm kind of following this recipe with what I have. So in here for the marinade, I have 2 tablespoons of liquid aminos, a splash of white vinegar, about a tablespoon-ish of pure sesame oil, and a little squirt of this garlic paste. So what it says is to let the salmon kind of marinate in it for a bit, and then you pan fry it, and then after you take out the salmon, you add sugar-free ketchup and kind of turn it into a sauce. I'm actually really hungry. You're supposed to let it marinate for 15 minutes, but I'm just gonna kind of let it sit there for a few minutes, not 15 minutes because I'm hungry, but we're just gonna do that, and then we're gonna just pan fry the salmon. And over here, I just have some broccoli. I like my broccoli to be super soft, so I'm just kind of letting that go there. And all I have in here is just literally the broccoli and some pink Himalayan salt. So while that gets on cooking there, I'm going to just marinate our salmon really quick and see how this goes. I'm really excited. I love salmon, so let's hope I don't fuck this up. Okay, so the video said that once you take out the salmon, you leave the sauce in here, and then you kind of let it like turn into a sauce. So it's been like a couple of minutes and it's starting to thicken up. All I did was just add a little bit more of liquid aminos, sesame oil, and about a teaspoon of this no sugar added ketchup, because that's what they did in the video. And I mean, I'm doing this all wrong, but I'm trying. So I'm just gonna give this a couple minutes, and this is what's gonna go on top of our salmon. And this is what our salmon is looking like. It looks absolutely delicious. I don't think it completely fucked up. I'm a hot ass mess, but at least I tried. And here it is, our final product. So I let the sauce kind of reduce, is that the word? I don't know, but it did get a little thick. So I put a tiny bit on top of our salmon, and our broccoli, I loaded it up with some cheddar cheese, sour cream, and green onion on top. Super simple and yummy. And then to drink, I have our raspberry lemonade with the raspberry packs that I showed you guys earlier, and it's really, really good. It tastes similar to the hibiscus lemonade, just a little more tart, and I like my drinks really tart. I'm not a big fan of super sweet drinks, so I like this one, but I'm going towards the peach a little more, but this one's really good. I like it a lot. So I'm just gonna dig into this. Hopefully it tastes really good. Actually, let's taste test it, because it looks good, but it could taste like shit. We're good, we're good, we're good. I thought it was gonna taste like shit, but it tastes really good. I'll leave down below the actual recipe that I was going for, but this is Michelle Hot Mess recipe. All right, so I just finished eating. Now for dessert, especially after having fish, I want something sweet, but I don't want something like too big. So I think what I'm gonna have is just 2 of these sugar-free caramel coffee candies, and these will do perfect for the rest of the day as far as my little sweet tooth. So I know later I'll probably get hungry, so I'll probably have like a cheese string, no, a cheese stick, pull string. So I'll probably have one of those later, but that's about it for the food for today. This angle does absolutely no justice for me. Absolutely nothing. To do my makeup and do a makeup post, but to be completely honest, I'm just not feeling it today. What I'm gonna do right now is just clean up my makeup space, because this shit is a mess. Okay, I just spilled this cup all over my makeup, for real. Okay, what is happening? I'm sorry about that. Lately, I've been like super anxious because I genuinely miss working, you guys. I genuinely miss going to work and seeing my coworkers and, you know, just having my mind occupied and making money. And now that I'm not making money, well, I mean, I am, but I'm not. Like, I do get a nice little YouTube check every month, which is something. Like, it's something coming in, but it's not nearly as close as I was making at work. Like, it's kind of hitting me. It's kind of hitting me a little bit, just a tad bit. Kind of like at first it was like, you know, there was so much things going on in my life, so I was distracted. But now that everything's kind of like falling back to normal, it's kind of like, fuck, like I miss working, even though it's been raining literally every single day here in Miami. So I would have been sent home anyway. Oh my goodness, I literally drenched this makeup. But yeah, and I do want to work. I want to work at least part-time, but the whole idea of having to start all over at a new job and meet new people and just, you know, be the new person is just, it gives me a lot of anxiety. And it's just, I was with the company for so long and working on the beach for hotels for so long, and pool and beach, that's all I'm really used to. And I remember a couple months back in the beginning of this year, I was like, I need to move on. I need to find a better job. I need to try to work my way back into restaurants because of the sun and all that. That was around the time where my skin was getting really irritated by the sun. And I tried to go back, and I got hired by a pretty nice restaurant. And I didn't even last 2 days there because I was just like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can ever go back. I know I complain a lot about the beach, but I genuinely loved my job at the beach. But like any other job that had its good and bad days, and I know I whined a lot, but now that I don't have that job anymore, it just kind of sucks. And someone commented the other day saying how like it wasn't fair that I quit my job as if I willingly like that was my goal. And that really wasn't my goal. I actually fought for my job, and it was really emotional for me because I've dedicated a really, really long time to that company and just being on the beach, and I genuinely loved it, and I loved what they stood for and all that shit. And the fact that I was disrespected, played, lied to, given excuses, kind of sucked. So that's the tea on that. So no, I did not quit because I wanted to, and I know in my previous videos I said, you know, like, fuck you. No, it wasn't like that. I tried my best to keep my job and just to kind of work it out, and it was a whole week of like this whole investigation process that they had going on, and that literally started happening as soon as I came back from my grandmother passing away, which was also super fucked up that they made me go through that while I was going through such a hard time at home. But they don't give a fuck. I just had a really big problem with one of the head directors, just cause he's a little sexist, little piece of shit. And if anyone from Boucher Brothers sees this, you can tell him I said it. Me and him have never really gotten along because I'm the type that if I feel like something is wrong, if I feel like I'm not being talked to right, if I feel like something just isn't right, I always voice my opinion. I've always been the type to voice my opinion, and my personality is really big, and some people don't like that. And I know it's really, really difficult, and I know I can be a very difficult person, but it was always done with respect. Why? Because I like my job, and at the end of the day, I wasn't gonna let myself lose my job. And I guess it just wasn't enough this time, and I fought, and it just didn't work out, and I just felt like, you know what, maybe this is my chance to evolve, and this is the push that I needed. And clearly I wasn't being respected there anymore, and I don't know, I just felt disrespected, and I felt like I gave so much of me to that place that I decided to say goodbye because it just wasn't fair. So that's what really happened at work. It was super unexpected. My plan wasn't to leave. It was to kind of see what was going to go on and fight for it. But then I was like, no, these people have my days counted here, and I can't even fully tell you why. I wanted to go through and go to HR and make this a huge big deal, but for what? Nothing's going to happen. They're not going to do anything. But I guess we'll just see. We'll just see what the future has in store for me. I'm just going to hold on to my faith and just believe and trust the journey, even though I'm super fucking nervous. But I've been enjoying filming all these videos for you guys and being able to upload 3 videos a week, which is so fucking cool because that's all I've wanted to do. So I have everything that I want. I have the support. I have my parents' support, my boyfriend's support. If I ever need help with anything, if anything were to go wrong, but like that's just the person in me. Like I just want to do everything for myself. Like I don't want help. But that's where I'm at right now. So I've had just this anxiety of like not being able to get up and go to work and make my own money. I'm kind of going through it. So hopefully this blows up, this YouTube thing blows up, and I don't have to start anywhere new, because the fact of me having to start somewhere new and me look for a job is just, I guess this is growing. I guess this is moving on to bigger and better things. But I genuinely really do miss my beach family, and I miss seeing everybody out there and getting like fresh air and just being out there. I really didn't think that I would miss it this much, but I genuinely do. Yeah, just wanted to give you guys a little update on that. If you guys like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below for more videos every other day. Make sure to follow me on all my social medias. I'm on Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. I love you guys so much. Help your girl out. Give this a big thumbs up. Share it with your friends, with your homegirls. I love you guys so much. I will see you on my next one.